Nigeria is doing it in every sector, my brothers and sisters. See, there's no sector in Nigeria now that Nigeria is not taking over Africa or the world in. See, if you've been watching my recent videos, we started by talking of Lagos, Nigeria becoming one of the best cities in the world, right? Lagos, Nigeria was ranked the best amongst the best in Africa and top in the world, top 50 cities in the world. That's how good Lagos, Nigeria is. So that's how far the country is growing. Later on, we talked about Lagos becoming the world best and fastest growing tech city. World's best and fastest growing tech city. People shock. And I know they went and did their research and came back and said, wow, Ajim, you were right, oh. Ajim, you were right, oh. You understand? But today, there's another sector which Nigeria is currently making history, currently creating a record, and becoming the best as well. And you know that sector? That's a very important sector for Nigeria, because once this sector in Nigeria changes, everything follows. Because this sector is the backbone of the Nigerian economy, as in the backbone. If the backbone bend, economy go bend. If the backbone stand gidigba, economy go stand gidigba. That's the truth. If you know this sector, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah? In Nigeria, 90, or let me not exaggerate. Let's put it about 60% of the Nigerian economy or so is oil dependent, is crude oil. See, in Nigeria, even people like Dangote, majority of them, their first 1 billion is oil deals. Oil is the easiest way to become a billionaire in Nigeria. That's why you see so many people that are into oil business. I'm in oil, I'm dealing with oil, I'm this, I'm that. Those who are not doing it, they are struggling to do it. It's the most competitive sector in the economy, and it's the backbone of the Nigeria's economy. Once the oil sector goes down, the Nigerian economy goes down. Even though now we are now seeing industrialization, entertainment, creativity, and so many other things that the government is investing in, so that oil will not just be dominating. The economy will not just be about oil. When oil is there, everybody they happy. When there's no oil, everybody they sad. So the government is working hard that other sectors that are contributing to Nigeria's GDP and economy, they can also come in powerfully, to ensure that the economy is growing that rapidly in every sector, so Nigeria can hit that $1 trillion economic mark. So what's the good news about the Nigerian oil sector today? Waiting the happen for oil sector for Nigeria, where they give me joy. We say no, make I light this camera, I give una, so that you self go feel the joy where they feel. Now pay attention to this. In Africa, right, Nigeria has rivals. Yes, Nigeria is not the only oil producing country in Africa. Nigeria has many rivals in the world. And when you win against your rivals, when you win against those who are competing with you, you feel proud, you feel great, you feel like you're making progress. Because the best way to evaluate yourself is to see where you are and see where you're going, and others who are doing the same thing with you. See how far you've come. It's just like when I started YouTube, there are people who started with me who are today far bigger than me. When I look at them, I'm like, I'm not doing well. But then when I look at those who I started with and I've gone far bigger than them, I'll be like, oh, I'm doing great. So when you look at the countries and the people that are also in the oil sector in Africa, and look at what they are doing and see how Nigeria is doing compared to them, come on, it will either make you happy or sad. But now it's supposed to make you happy, because Nigeria is actually winning against its rivals. Its top rivals. They don't bow, pata. They don't give up. They don't say no, let us leave it. We can never compete against Nigeria. I've said it many times. You cannot compete and win against Nigeria. Forget it. You will never win. Maybe you can have small joyful moments. You can have small moments where you feel like you're winning. You can have small moments where you feel like you're the best, you're ahead of Nigeria. But in the long run, Nigeria will come back for you and bring you down. And that's exactly what Nigeria has done to its rivals in Africa. Some of these top rivals that are in the oil sector with Nigeria are countries like Libya. Libya is one of the biggest oil producing countries in the world. You know Libya, this is Gaddafi's Muammar Gaddafi. It's Libya. This is one of those countries where oil alone changed them. Like when Muammar Gaddafi was president of Libya, just because of oil money, Libya was living like Europe. In fact, better than Europe. They were living like Dubai, Saudi Arabia, because they didn't have to pay school fees, they didn't have to pay for health, they didn't have to fuel their cars. You just drive your car to the filling station. Libya was literally one of the best countries in the world because of oil that the country was exploiting, right? Yeah, and using the money to help the citizens and give them a better life. That's what Libya was enjoying. So Libya is one of those oil-rich nations globally, one of the top oil countries in the world. But guess what? Forget about Libya now, because Libya is nowhere to be found. You know, Nigeria is now doing better than Libya in oil. Can you believe it? It's like somebody gets up and tell you Nigeria is now doing better than Saudi Arabia in oil. These are oil-rich countries. These are countries that their economy, what they are enjoying today is oil money. Oil money. That's how Nigeria is supposed to be. Nigeria, so that's why sometimes I understand with all these Nigerians who are offended. They, no, nah, the government is not doing well. This country is not run right. Because the oil and resources in this country that we have, if they exploit and use it well, Nigeria will live like Libya. They will live like Kuwait, live like Dubai. Just being a Dubai citizen, they pay you salary every month. You have monthly allowance. When you become an elderly person, the government gives you health care free. They will even hire you a nurse and a caregiver to take care of you because they don't want your children to be stressed. You see, that's what oil is doing for other countries. But what is oil doing for Nigeria? Under Nigeria's defense, Dubai, Libya, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, they don't have 300 million people. You understand? That's for the defense of Nigeria. That's why I was saying you don't expect Nigeria to live like that. If Nigeria had 20 million citizens like Dubai, United Arab Emirates, then the oil money in Nigeria would have given them that kind of life. But that same oil money cannot take care of 300 million. 300 million. Nigeria is in the top 6 most populated countries in the world. In the world, my brother, with all the money where China gets, India gets, they can't give their citizens that kind of life, no matter how. So that's for the defense. But I'm not saying that they cannot do better. Now what they are doing is not good enough compared to the money and the oil. Yeah. Now we are celebrating that Nigeria is winning against their rivals as the oil is becoming better. It means life should also be better. It means condition of living should be better. It means the economy should reflect the oil winning. Because if Nigeria is winning, then it's not reflecting on the people. There's a problem. There's a serious problem. We need to look into that. So it's not just Libya. We have Algeria. Algeria for a long time after Libya has been a leading oil producing country in Africa. I know people from Cameroon who moved to Algeria and are billionaires because of Algeria's oil. Not just Algeria, you also have Angola. Angola is a powerful oil producing country in Africa. And these people produce top-notch quality oil. And today, as I'm talking to you, Nigeria is the top, better than all these rivals, better than Angola, better than Libya, better than Algeria, and so many others. So in Africa, as I'm talking to you now, Nigeria is the number one. Listen, I say one. I didn't say trying to. Is the number one leading oil producing country on the continent right now. Nobody they zuzu, nobody they para, nobody they come close. So it's a big win for them. They're actually doing well. It elevates them to a greater position, puts Nigeria on a better position for a better economic growth and so many things. So the OPEC reference basket value fell by 6.8 last month in April, averaging 68.98 barrels. 69.98 barrels. I think it's million barrels, driven by low price across the crude oil market. So basically, like I was saying, when the value of crude oil drops, when crude oil suffer drop in price, Nigeria economy shocks it. because the economy is so oil dependent. You can imagine all the subsidy they were doing for crude oil, subsidy for dollar, so everything comes from oil money. And that's why in Nigeria today, the states that produce the highest oil, they have the highest dividends. Yes, the Nigeria state that has the highest oil, that is producing the highest oil, that state is receiving more money from the government than any other state. Go and find out. That's to tell you that the oil sector is very important. So despite recent tariff development, the global economy is expected to grow steadily, with Nigeria's economy remaining resilient due to exemption on gas and oil exports. African oil production saw a varied output last month, with most countries producing less, except Congo, which remained steady. So when you see what happened to the economy, know that vital places that are affecting the economy were touched, which is oil basically, as I'm talking to you. So Nigeria beats Libya, Algeria to becomes the country with highest oil production. Nigeria is the highest, and of course this will definitely be seen in the economy, and it's already being seen because the dollar is doing better. The economy is growing faster than ever in decades. Many more investors and businesses are jumping into the country. Many people are willing to start investing in Nigeria. Europeans, Americans, foreign businesses, they are coming in, and of course with new policies that are protecting Nigerian products, Nigerian producers, those who are producing stuff in Nigeria. Expect more of these things to happen. The economy cannot be growing if the major thing that influences the economy to grow is not changing. So when oil is better, the economy is better. When oil is falling, the economy is falling. I am super excited and super happy to present to you guys this breaking news. It means a lot. Every average Nigerian, I hope that this can influence in your life. Price of food should drop. Price of commodity, price of daily living should be at least affordable. People should be able to at least manage their lives, see how they can survive, see how they can do things easily with this economic improvement that we are celebrating. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Max on this one again. Do me a favor, smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys, because say there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheese.